this video, we're ranking every Sonic 3 and Knuckles zone. Now, let's start off with Angel Island, the first zone of the game. There isn't much to it. I mean, it does have some cool objects hidden around, like a bubble shield in plain sight. That's really plain. And you can push some rocks to get to secrets hidden in the ground. And that's amazing and / not. And then we have this stump route that Sonic climbs, and that's pretty cool. So the rank we're going to give this one is the B rank. It's not that good, but still good. Hydrocity Zone. And yes, I can say it how I want to. In this zone, there are a couple secrets here and there, but it's a water level, and I don't like water levels. And that's just my opinion. Why does Sonic have a nose? And I mean, I don't like this area where it sends you off into a spike. That is just bad. I really like the flow, so when you go above the water, you can just go on top of it. And these pushy things, I like them too. So we're going to give that one a C rank. Not that impressive, but still good. Marble Garden. Huh? Why did I say it like that? Anyway, it has some cool features to it, except that it has a rolly thing, and I never liked those. But it has this little roll thing that you can fly with. I mean, I kind of like it. I'd like it a lot better if it was a lot easier to use and it wasn't super bad. And there are a lot of bad objects placed in weird places. Like, who put spikes there? In any Sonic game I've played other than this one, who put Spike there? I mean, I got jump scared by that face once, and that wasn't good. But that face is like some of the only good stuff with this level. I'm sorry, Marble Garden. You're going on D. You're D rank. Carnival Night Zone. I mean, this one's an improvement. I mean, I like the balloons that you can bounce on. That's certainly better. And this orb thing, you can just keep going around it forever until you gain a bunch and speed. Steed? Oh. Well, there's this rolly thing that looks like candy, and I really like the cannons. The cannons are a big improvement. And there is this platform, which I didn't know you let it fall down and then jump for it to go up more. I never knew that. And these rolly things, I really don't like them. And Sonic has a nose, like a human nose again. So I'm gonna give this one B rank. Not too bad, but not too good either. Ice Cap Zone. You start off the zone by skating with a snowboard, except that it's snowboarding. And there isn't much other than the snowboarding part that I like. I mean, it is a pretty good level. One thing that I do like is you spin dash under that and it breaks it, then you can get to more layers. And that breaks through blocks too, so why not include that? That's a good sense of objects placed, because they had a good thought of putting that in there. And these drip stones. At first I didn't know how to get past them, but you're actually supposed to jump on them, and I really like that. And that crumbles the block, but who decided to put ice in it? You don't even slide like you do in Mania, it just loses your rings. I will put it in A rank because it is a good level aside from that. Launch base. The sirens. I was at first thinking that a police car would show up, but nope. And there is this tube thing that I kind of like. And there are these rolly things that are quite interesting, but also not. And one of them spins super fast and sends you off into a wall. That's not very nice. And then we can continue on the level from there. So I'm gonna leave this with a C. Not very impressive. Mushroom Hill Zone. Wow, Mushroom Hill Zone? I kind of like it. It has a catchy tune, but not too catchy. And I feel like this zone is pretty good because it has a bunch of bouncing mushrooms, and that's great about it. And I love the rolly things, the plant rolly things. I don't know what they're called, but the mushrooms, you can bounce off of those. And I really like that because I like eating mushrooms. So do hashtag like mushrooms if you like mushrooms in the comments. And there is this grabby thing, which it is just impressive on every level. You get scooted up, and I like that. And it's just amazing, and I like the vine loop-de-loops too. And this thing grabs you, and it's like a vine grabbing you, and you have to spin dash out of it to break 3. So, let's put that on A rank. Sorry, S rank, it's not time for that yet. Flying battery! Oh boy. Well, there is the spinny thing at the start, which is kind of good, but I don't like that you have to wait for all of these platforms to move, but that's like in every Sonic game, so what can I say about that? I found out that I really like the bridge blocks, which can be annoying. I mean, like, why would you put bridges that would smush you there? And I like the pole things, they're pretty good, and you can get to secrets better, but it doesn't have much to offer that I haven't already seen in Mania. So with this one, we're gonna give it an B rank. Sandopolis. Ooh, this one might be one of my favorites. You can climb sand waterfalls, and you can push blocks to be rotated onto little cube things. And one of my favorite things of this zone is the rock wall climbing. Well, technically it's not rocks, but it's wall climbing. And I think that's one of my favorite things. And it leads into a triple loop-de-loop. Ooh. And there are these waterfalls of sand which make you twirl around a little bit. And I feel like that's fun. How about you listen to the beat for a little bit? That, my friend, is called pure perfection. And that's not all about this zone. There's quicksand that you can sink in. So it's going on the S tier. Lava Reef. Lava Reef. Reef doesn't even have coral in it. There are some lava spouty things that shoot out lava to you. And I feel like that could have been toned down at least a little bit. There are some spinny, rolly things that you use to go down or up, and I like that. We're just going to put it in the C rank. There isn't much to that zone, and that's all to that. Hidden Palace! Okay, Hidden Palace. Let's see what this zone has to offer. Oh, what does it have to offer? Literally nothing. It just has a cool entrance at the start, then you have to fight Knuckles at the end. So it's basically a boss-only level. So, is that exciting? No. Is it fun? No. Is Knuckles hard? Yes. So, is the boss worth it? Kind of. We're putting it in D. It's bad. Sky Sanctuary! Ooh, this one sounds like a fun zone to do. You okay there, Nux? Oh, the Death Egg. Isn't this level just cool? I mean, there isn't much for it to offer. I mean, there are these rolly things, but like you haven't seen those in previous Sonic games. And there are some crumbly platforms, and I like that. And I like the bouncy clouds. But then, that's all there mostly is to this level, except repeated. It's gonna go in B rank. I like the music also. Now, Death Egg Zone. Impresses on every level. I mean, come on, it has some of the things that is in Titanic Monarch, which was probably copied to Titanic Monarch. It has treadmills, and it has elevators with treadmills trying to push you all the way to the spikes. I mean, that is just cool on every level. It does have these little storage container units, and they're fun to look at and to do. There is this part where you hang on to that, but this part, wow. Now this part is the best part of the level. I mean, it's so cool. I mean, who wouldn't like that? That is just amazing. And then back to the storage unit. And I feel like this zone is so good. It needs the best. It's gonna get an S rank. That's how good that zone is. Now, the Doomsday Zone. The Doomsday Zone is basically supersonic or hypersonic, and you need to chase Eggman, and it's just another boss battle level. So what's that fun about it? I mean, it's not a level where you can explore fully. It's just another boss battle. Not too exciting, just a boss. So, boss. The boss. The boss is you guiding the missiles to hit his head in order to defeat him. And that can get easy at times, but it's also kind of a pain to set up. A pain. And that's just hard. So once we defeat the boss, we can move on to ranking this level too. Ranking it. It's not even a full level. So we're going to put this one in A rank because I like flying around as Super. This is the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed. I'd like to give a special thanks to Snosh the Summoner. And if you feel free to, hit the like button and smash that subscribe. It's completely free. And please leave some ideas for me to do in the comments. I would like to see what your ideas would be for my next videos. So I hope y'all enjoyed. See you later.